Commandment number 5. Use a permanent ink, preferably black, which will reproduce well when photocopied. Whenever you write something in the notebook, occasionally you may need to make a photocopy for your personal use or to give it to some of your colleague or to the lab mate. In that case, if the black ink is used to make your observation in the notebook, that will give you a good photocopy. Otherwise, there is likely a chance that some things are missing from the photocopied protocol. In case your experiments fail, in case the experiment doesn't work properly as per your understanding, then find out the faults, mistakes, and explain them. Like, for example, you try to do a gel electrophoresis of some samples, but the electrophoresis is failed due to no separation of the proteins or DNA or RNA. There can be number of factors. बफर composition में फ़र्क हो सकता है, pH different हो सकती है, electrical current में fault हो सकता है. You should check each and everything from the experimental setup and record that where was the fault, and in the next experimental setup pay attention to that particular part. Commandment number 7. As we earlier talked, that you can refer your previous experiments in the protocols, you need to give support record, you need to give a proper reference of the article from where you are taking any kind of material or method, or use the number of page from your lab notebook and date of experiment to refer your experiment in the methods. Commandment number 8. Use standard accepted terms. Do not use any specific abbreviations or self-generated codes or code names, code numbers if possible. If you have to use the code names or code numbers, you should give a proper detail of these code numbers. इसकी ज़रूरत इसलिए होती है कि लैब नोटबुक जो है वो आपकी लेबॉरेटरी की प्रॉपर्टी है. फ्यूचर में जब किसी को इसकी ज़रूरत पेश आएगी तो उसके लिए कोड नंबर को रीड करना, कोड नंबर को समझना या कोड नेम को समझना मुश्किल हो सकता है. So that is the reason we always say that use standard approved abbreviations, and if you have to use the code names, give a list of the code names. Commandment number 9. Keep the record book clean and avoid spills, because spilling can destroy your notebook and very important data in the laboratory. Commandment number 10. Maintain a table of contents of the notebook. As soon as you complete an experiment and all the steps have been completed in data recording or in keeping the data in the notebook, list that experiment along with the date and page number in the table of contents.